Throughout the south of Scotland, many former mining villages have all but disappeared. As the mines closed, these often remote villages, frequently with relatively poor living conditions, became deserted as the citizens were rehoused in other villages and towns. One of these lost villages was called Commondyke. Once home to over 1,000 people, the only visible sign that remains is this cross, located now in a field of sheep. Commondyke was somewhat unique among the local mining villages, in that most of its inhabitants were Roman Catholic in a predominantly Protestant area. Many of the miners who settled there had come over from Ireland and remained Catholic. In fact, crucial to the story about the cross, a Catholic church, convent, and school were built all near the village. There is a story told that a Protestant woman from a nearby village married one of the Catholic miners from Commondyke. Years later, as she lay dying, she told her brother, a man named Francis Collins, that she did not want a Catholic burial. When she passed away, the local Catholic priest, probably not knowing about her request to her brother, made plans for her funeral. The brother Francis showed up and demanded her body, and then proceeded to take it away. And so ever after, the Collins family in the area were known as Steal the Coffin Collins. To help ship the coal from the area, a railroad line was put in place connecting the village and the nearby mine pits to the Muirkirk line of the Glasgow, Paisley, Kilmarnock and Ayr Railroad. Trains would run from Muirkirk through Commondyke and on into Auchinleck. Sadly, not only is the village of Commondyke gone, but also the railroad line from Muirkirk. Now for the story of the cross, which brings all these strands of what I have shared together. The cross bears an inscription that reads, "At a distance of 8 feet in front of the spot, the Reverend Sister Lorianne was accidentally killed on the 7th day of August, 1888. Sister Lorianne was a Catholic nun who for a time was the head teacher at the school near the village. She developed an ear infection that became so bad that she lost her hearing. After leaving the area to recover some of her health, she returned, though no longer the head teacher. She continued to work serving the poor and infirmed in the area. One day, a student from the school was found to be missing. Sister Lorianne joined in the search. As she crossed the nearby railroad tracks, being quite deaf, she failed to hear or notice an oncoming train coming from Muirkirk, and was struck and instantly killed. According to some versions of the tale, the train driver, Johnny Goodfellow, who was a Presbyterian, lived in fear for years because some thought he had somehow deliberately attempted to hit the sister. So popular was Sister Lorianne that within hours large crowds, both of Catholic and Protestants, had gathered. So many crowded the train station when her body was taken there that it was necessary to shut down the station because it was overcrowded. It is recorded that thousands of people attended her funeral. By the mid-1900s, the local mines had been closed, and in 1950 the railroad line shut down. With the building of better housing and a new Catholic school and church in nearby Auchinleck, the village, like so many other mining villages, faded away until all that now remains is a nearby farm called Commondyke and the memorial cross in the field. That is the tale of the lost village of Commondyke and the lonely memorial cross that is found in a field. Until next time, goodbye.